you're doing and getting us started looking at. So welcome to Women in Leadership, which is one of the sessions in the Diversity Festival. For those who don't know me, I'm Katie. I'm President of the Students' Union here at Cheshire. So thank you so much for attending and showing your interest, and thank you to all of our guest speakers as well. We've got some really inspirational and kind of very different and interesting stories for you to go to have a listen to and ask any questions of the speakers. I hope it should be a really sort of inviting and exciting experience for you all. It's been my honour to preside over the first ever all-female sabbatical team at Chester. So last year myself, Becky and Roberta were the first ever all-female team, which is a really interesting thing and quite surprising as well, considering how many students we do have here at the university. During this time we've worked tirelessly to ensure that we represent all the students studying, but particularly those female students as well, who do make up 2/3 of our student body. We had our first ever elected Women's Officer for the Students' Union this year, who sat at the back, the wonderful Kelley. Throughout the year, give us away, throughout the year we've also taken part in some female leadership campaigns, so we've banned bird lines from being played in the union buildings. We've also removed the sun from our union shops as well for its objectification at page 3. We've striven to ensure the learning environment and the extracurricular environment is in a place where women are not judged on their academic achievements and their personal development, and work to reduce the pressure of being judged by often very unrealistic standards on our appearance. As you may or may not be aware, it's now election season into the SU, and there's 5 candidates running to be the next president next year, which is very exciting and very odd. Unfortunately, I'm not particularly surprised that they are all men, which means that the next president of Chester will be male. Being the first woman president since 1998, I was really hoping I wasn't going to be an anomaly, but apparently we're not quite there yet, which is why sessions like this is so important to make sure we do get women running in those elections and believing in themselves as leaders and as fantastic as they can be. I've no doubt each of the candidates will be incredible. It does show how much work we still have to do here, and hopefully this event can inspire a few more people on that and a few more students in the room. I've been lucky enough to represent CSU at a number of national events, including myself and Becky both being elected onto 3 national boards between us, which is a really exciting prospect for Chester as such a kind of small university and quite a small institution. It's been such a brilliant experience where we've collaborated to inform best practice, discuss the future of higher education, and forge relationships and friendships with partners that I hope will last a long time into the future, for myself personally and also for Chester and CSU and the work it does. It's through this national network of other student unions that we gain strength, a voice, and we shape our own learning experiences. We're really grateful to have NUS Women's Officer Kelley with us as a collaborator for today's event, and also Emma Green, who will be doing a workshop after the session. I'm proud to be a part of the national student movement, where we have a female president, Tony Pearce, who's not only representing women in leadership roles, but also making this one of the national priorities for the year. And something like this that's really kind of got me involved in women in leadership and sparking events like this, happening all over the country, and having that support from a national level and knowing that we're all in this together is a really exciting and empowering thing. As I near the end of my term and I was writing this speech, and it's quite daunting, I began to think of the legacy that I wanted to leave as a president that's been here for 2 years. And as I reflected on it, I knew that there's one I hoped for, that we continue to empower and celebrate the so many intelligent, ambitious and capable women that we have here at the institution, staff and students alike, who make up 2/3 of our student body and enable them to go into their chosen professional fields and empower other women to do the same thing after them. It doesn't take a woman crusade to change the world. It takes us all working together, encouraging others and sharing our knowledge to really change it. This is the ethos that underpins our event today. Let's learn from those who have made it, who have achieved through ambition, hard work and developing their skills. Then let's do it ourselves and work to help others to follow in our footsteps and succeed themselves as well. We're really grateful to have such an impressive list of speakers to start this process in motion. Women and leaders in their field who have come here today to talk about their own journeys and about the importance of equality and diversity, and maybe to offer some tips to those aspiring in their footsteps. Who knows? So without further ado, you've had enough of me, I stand up here too often. I introduce you to our first speaker. James J. Williams, who's been the Chief Executive of MENCAP until November 2008, Chairman of the Care and Quality Commission between 2010 to 2012. James J. was appointed the Dane Commander of the Order of the British Empire, the DBE for us commoners, in 2007 at the New Year's Honours for services to people with learning disabilities. She has shaped social care in this country at the most senior levels, and it is with the greatest of pleasure that I hand over to her as our first speaker in this event.